here in Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
So one of the most interesting stories in Acadiana history is that of the orphan train.
Al Abear's in Opelousas at the Orphan Train Museum. He takes us back in time, gives us a bit of a history lesson. Mr. Abear?
Hey guys, I got to tell you, this is an interesting place. Of course, I'm with Martha Aubert, Mr. James Doge, and Mr. Doge, we're talking about a legendary football coach here who coached some pretty big names in football.
Yes, Al. This is one of my favorite things to talk about in the museum. It's about Coach Joe Aye. Coach Aye was a New York orphan who was left at the train depot, some kind of confusion. He was taken in by the local priest, Father Rogue, and of course the priest can't raise a child, so he convinced his housekeeper to take him on, and the priest was going to help with finances and so forth. But he went on and eventually became a world-renowned football coach at Louisiana Tech University in Ruston. You may have heard of some of the people that he coached, people like Terry Bradshaw, Phil Robertson, and so forth. The stadium is named after him. He was the type of coach. He never had a whistle. I coached for a long time. I can't imagine not having a whistle.
How do you do it without a whistle?
Never hollered, but he was known as Gentleman Joe. He was just as adept at quoting Shakespeare as he was talking about X's and O's and football. Amazing person. A testament to Coach was when he passed away in 1971. By the way, he's buried over there in Youngsville where it all started. Out of the 12 original players that he recruited, 11 showed up at the funeral. The only one who was unable to make it was killed in World War II. So that says a lot about the person.
Man, it does indeed. And you've got a seat from the stadium here. And who autographed this?
Terry Bradshaw, the one and only.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, he was one of his favorite players. Of course, we know he went on with great success in Super Bowls and so forth.
And still working in sports on television. That's pretty cool. I think this is such a great story because, you've got all these orphans coming in. They're strangers. And, somehow they all, there's so many success stories. It's pretty amazing. Hey, you know what? We're going to be here all morning long. We're talking a lot about what's happening here in Opelousas. We're at the Orphan Train Museum. We're going to go back to you guys in the studio.